was doing some research for this, this is actually the most popular of these among full services. It was recommended by 11 different full services. The next is 9. So it was pretty popular. This is another cloud-based security company, which like I said, I'm sure Tim could fill in whatever I miss here. But their mission is to extend protection beyond their clients' physical footprints. They have 150 data centers or so worldwide. They claim to handle more than 150 billion online transactions per day and prevent 7 billion security incidents. They've been very successful among larger enterprises. They have over 5,000 customers, and 500 of them are among the Forbes Global 2000. They've also done a great job of diversifying their business internationally. About half of their revenue is international. They've been growing very, very fast. Over 50% revenue growth year over year the past couple quarters. 122% net dollar retention rate, which I mentioned with Cloudflare, that's one of their big strengths is they're upselling their clients. Zscaler's upselling number is even more impressive. They estimate their current addressable market to be about 335 million potential users, which would put its annual revenue at about $72 billion of annual revenue opportunity. And that's just including what they do today. They say there are some adjacent opportunities they could pursue, such as kind of Internet of Things applications is one that they mentioned, business to business applications. So that market could get even bigger over time. Very engaged co-founder, CEO Jay Chaudhry, still in charge of the business. He has about a 20% stake directly, plus owns another 20% through family trusts. Very highly invested in this. It's not a cheap stock, about 40 times sales, but when you look at these numbers, it looks well justified, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you. The only thing I'm going to add there is, so Zscaler specializes in what's called zero trust. So zero trust is, so Anand, I know you know, I could see you, you're known you for years, of course, like,
you don't trust me.
I should let you through the door, but should I let you through the next door? Right? Like, that's the whole thing. Like, so every time I'm going to take you through, like, and this is what had to happen. Like, I remember this, back when I was a contractor and I would come to Full HQ because I didn't have a key card. And of course we have a security at all of the buildings. So somebody like Anand would have to come in and like key me in and then key me into the next door and the next door and the next door. And every time, you had to be authenticated through that key card. That's zero trust. Zero trust is, I get on the internet and I show up at the digital doorway and it says, are you on it? Yes. Show me your credentials. Yes, I'm on it. Okay. Got it. Go ahead. Get to the next door. Hey, are you on it? Yes. Here are my credentials. Show, and then through the next door and the next door and the next door. So we don't trust you. We immediately forget you are who you say you are. We don't just give you unlimited access to all of the digital network through just one entry point. It's authenticating over and over and over again. And part of the way Zscaler does this, so they go from the device outward into the cloud. It's a really smart way that they develop it. There's like an agent. There's a little bit of software on your computer. You have the Zscaler software on your computer, on your device, whatever it is using. And that helps authenticate that you are who you say you are. And Zscaler has built out its own infrastructure, all its own data centers, what they call these virtual routers, where Zscaler is a constant companion with you as you're traveling around the virtual network or the internet, and being essentially orchestrating this constant level of authentication to protect the companies that it's serving. It's an interesting model. And it is 100% cloud first. This is like, so remember what we said about, FireEye. I actually think of Zscaler as the opposite of FireEye. This is the one that I think is cloud native, cloud first. It's built to scale out entirely on a cloud basis, and they're not trying to do any kind of on-premise stuff. They're just like, we're all in on cloud native security, and they've done pretty well with it.